15 degrees here in North Carolina this morning. I got to the shop and 6 geothermal units that are out. Looks like we got a handful of water furnace and climate masters out this morning. 15 degrees. We're here to stop at Lowe's. About to pull in here and get us we need to get a solenoid valve, 1-inch Rainbird solenoid valve for one open loop system that has failed. Has a slow acting water valve on it. We're going to replace that. So we are here at this geothermal unit, and the water valve seems to be opening and closing just fine, but we're not getting no water flow. Something back there is trying to freeze up. I think we need to run it in AC and thaw out the coil, the coax coil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it in AC for a minute. Go ahead and open that all the way. This thing hasn't failed, it's working. I don't hear the pump running in the other room, so let's go investigate that. That's pumping up the water just fine. This shoots up, goes over to that little gasket there. It is not letting water through. So what we gotta check is our water pressure drop, just to see if it is moving any water. FP1 sensor is reading 29 degrees. Through there. Freeze protection. Freeze protection sensor that's controlling that is right here. That's definitely refrigerant oil. Let's see here. that? Refrigerant. Water flow, no water flow. It's still got a cracked coax coil. That's it. See the gunner. Black and white.
Billy, anything I can help you do, bud? buddy?
Yeah, we got problems. Serious problems.
Serious problems? Uh-oh.
Yeah, look right here. See this bubbling?
Yep.
It's leaking refrigerant.
Oh.
See all this? You got
Take it off part right there.
got a union there. Yeah, that's that condensate. But yeah, you're right. I bet you she is frozen right in
I
there
mean, you can take it loose right here.
on the union.
Don't even let him just kill this.
All right, so we ended up having to cut the line out there because we found it was frozen solid. That's what the deal was. That's why we were getting no water flow.
You got it stuck outside?
Yeah, already got it glued in, and
You speedy.
see, this still like seems like it's pretty good. Make sure we're not leaking or sealing up here.
Oh, that's the way I pee in the morning time, Billy.
Uh-huh.
That's the way I pee in the morning. If my wife's ready to go, Billy, I'm gonna leave you.
That's more than enough water. I'm gonna slow that water down some.
Looks like it needs to be thrown.
The valve's working fine. It was frozen up outside. The lines were frozen up. There's a leak in the coax coil. We're gonna go check into the sensors and refrigerant. 548 head pressure, 182 suction, 13 superheat, 12 subcooling. Running on speed 9, which is probably kind of high. Let's see with the entering performance monitor. 65 degree entering air, 145 degree leaving air. Heat of extraction 25,000 BTUs. The unit is a NVB048. The valve's working fine. It was frozen up outside. Our leak is right here. Our coax. You can see the oil right there. Little finger. Come on, some light here. So right there you can see all this oil. And like I said, the leakage is right there. Right there. And I found that. Must have cracked it or something, but there was refrigerant oil on all of this stuff. There was refrigerant oil all right there, all inside the piping here, all over the piping, all over this piping and the inside. Refrigerant oil and soap bubbles. See if I can show it to you. You might not see it so much in the cooling mode, in the heating mode, but I have a feeling that the water and the refrigerant may be mixing. So it is what it is. I'll leave all this crap in here until we can get her a new coax coil, get this replaced. Hopefully this will keep her running for a little while. I wouldn't be surprised. Need a 1/2 inch dryer. The EV is right there. So 1/2 inch dryer, coax. Looks like this one you can just unbolt to get it apart at this union. So it is what it is. It looks like it's leaking right here too, possibly. All kinds of equipment and stuff. So I can hear the compressor changing the variable, and I don't know what's going on with that, but that is what it is. So multiple problems here, multiple offender. Let's go back here and go to sensors and refrigerant. Yeah, let's see, we got 562 discharge, run speed at fan speed 9. I have a feeling that the water and the refrigerant may be mixing, so I'm very scared. Performance monitor, 7 GPM. Now that we've got that taken care of, and we go to manual operation here, change settings, and drop this down to maybe speed 3. And I'll take you outside and show you what we got going on out here. This whole, I was using that to snake it out, trying to snake the ice out down there, but this whole situation is, this is what we ended up having to do, is this had an elbow coming out that went into this, into that, and you can see that's frozen. So what we did was we just cut it on the inside of the wall, pushed it out, shoved a new piece in, glued it. We're going to let it run like this until we can make a permanent fix, because that's got to thaw out before anything can happen. And I don't know, gas lines and everything else here, but I'm going to cut it off a little bit shorter, and hopefully that'll get her by for a little while anyway. All it is dumping onto this river rock. So about all we can do. I don't want to run it long and out in there, because I know if it gets 17, 20 degrees tonight or colder, because we got this freeze coming, and it's supposed to get down probably 6, 8 degrees by Wednesday. And if I run a longer pipe out, it's just going to freeze up on her again, and it is what it is. So that's where we are on that, and make up these little things, and that's what we took care of. And that was the situation. It was not the solenoid valve. The solenoid valve was working. It was the fact that there, and then it was, well, below 7 degrees last night, and it froze them pipes up. So those are the problems that need to be addressed. And I got about 7 more calls to do, and it's already 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm going to get on it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.